Hi folks, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back, I'd love it if you subscribed. Now you can watch the numbers go up and down with me. Yay! YouTube's decided by the end of July that nobody will be able to hide their subscriber count anymore. Aren't they kind? See, I never showed mine because I was of the opinion, and I still am, that people treat you differently depending on how many subscribers you've got. And so I didn't see the point of showing them, and I was never going to show them. Apart from once, it was when I was doing, what was I doing? That Lavi Labs review thing on my channel. And I signed in the next day or something and looked, and YouTube had some sort of a glitch. And underneath that, it had that I had 2.2 million subscribers. So I grabbed a screenshot as quick as anything. I was going to get it printed out and frame it. It's like, yay! Like I'm ever going to get to that number of people. Anyway, I've got a story for the end because Greta says I have to say how I got my nickname from my uncle. It's not a great story, but it is to me because I loved him, and he's not with us anymore. But I was saying how all the beauty gurus had to have a necklace around their neck with their name on just in case they forgot who they were. Anyway, I'm carrying on with the Lisa ones just to get the Hurricane ones all together on her playlist. And this one's Happy Friday, Dean Davidson, ASPCA, disaster response. And from what I can remember from having seen this back in the day, she actually donated bugger all, but Dean Davidson, who's Canadian I think, actually did. Oops. So, shall we jump in?
Hey everyone, happy Friday. It's me, I'm back. And I actually did...
Has she got any clothes on? Is it me? She looks like she's friggin' nude. Wouldn't surprise me.
A vlog yesterday, and I think what I'll do, if this video is not too long, I'll attach it onto this. If not, I may put some more stuff on it and just post it this weekend. But yesterday I ran out and I just felt like chit-chatting in the car. So we are still flooded in. It's getting better. I think the state or the county or someone finally came and put a pump at the end of our road, and so trucks, regular trucks, like John is going to try to come home tonight instead of having to park way over in the next neighborhood on the street. And but I don't think
The way she says that, like it's some huge inconvenience. She's been so spoilt with being able to do whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted, having everything exactly as she wanted it. And John probably doesn't mind having to park and walk while the fucking county's underwater. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a few days out of your life and you survived it. Others didn't. Shut the fuck up.
I'll be able to get for a while, but we did get Bluebird out through 2 yards.
I think that's her car, if I remember rightly. Was that what she called the bug thing that she got and drove for a year and then said, yay, Brooke, here's your car? Like, she couldn't just get it and give it to Brooke because, no, Mama has to have it first. And then, after she gave it to Brooke, she was like, oh, I miss it. So she went out and got the same car as Brooke and drove around, and they went out and used to park side by side. I've never heard such fucking nonsense in all my life.
People that let us get through. So anyway, I have been able to get out. I had my hair done this week. She did something new. I will probably have to do a hair video soon, so that doesn't take up too much time, but I'll do that soon. I'll do a video.
She got out and got her hair done while there are still people shoveling water out of their front room and other people planning fucking funerals. But she got her hair done, folks, and they did something different. So she's going to have to make a video on that because we're all fucking on the edge of our seats waiting to find out what they did to her hair.
On my new hair color, which I am crazy about and love, and there's just some new stuff out. Okay, so first thing I'm going to tell you about is Dean Davidson. I've told you guys for years what a good heart he has, what a good friend he is, and throughout the whole hurricane, just like so many of you, he kept in touch with me and what's going on and everything. And he wanted to know, he said he'd been thinking about ways that he could help. And he said, what if we have a sale and I give proceeds to charity? And I said, gosh, that would be great. So then he went on and thought about it, and he ended up sending me these hoops, which are part of his classic collection. They're so pretty. I wore them yesterday. They're very light, just beautiful. I don't know if that...
Why would anybody give her stuff to show? Why? She's so fucking cack-handed. She fucking, when she does swatches of things, she does a tiny little line and wiggles her hand, and then that's the end of it. Do you know, if I had a company, she'd be the last fucking person. No, her and Lardy would be the last two people I'd ever give anything to fucking show on video.
We'll focus on them, but you guys can see them pretty well. And he...
Just when it focuses, she moves them away. But you guys can see them. No, we can't.
Is giving all of the proceeds to these hoops to the ASPCA.
From these hoops. He's giving all the proceeds from the sale of these hoops. Fuck, do you know? Really?
PCA. And he texted me yesterday and has like a mailer that he's going to send out. Let me read it. It says, in conjunction with our friend Lisa D1.
Look at the smile. Really? That's all she's bothered about. She got a mention. Not the fact that a Canadian man, I think he's Canadian, is raising money for a hurricane in America. And she did what? Got her hair done. Wow.
From now until October 5th, 100% of net proceeds from all purchases of our best-selling square hoops will go to support the ASPCA, rescuing, supporting displaced animals in area impacted by Hurricane Florence. So, if you guys...
She timed that well, didn't she, Chanel? Did somebody say animals? Here I am.
Would like to... I know I am always looking for good ways to give.
Of course you are. You're always looking for good ways to shop. Good ways to give. Yeah, and if you actually meant that, you'd be looking at me, wouldn't you?
Kind of selective with how I give, because I don't want to give to some of those companies that only have to give 5% of what they give to the actual cause. And so this is a good way to give and to know that 100% of your money that you give to Dean will be given to that.
No, not 100% of the money that you give to Dean will be given. See, she doesn't even fucking understand what net proceeds are. The lights are on, but there's fucking nobody in.
Charity. And I have not looked up that specific charity, but I've never heard anything bad about the ASPCA. And in my experience with the people, the cat adoption that I adopted my 3 cats from, those people are dedicated. They would not only not take money from their organization, they give everything they've got, including their time and everything. So I do.
Can I just say something about cats and rescues and all the rest of it? And I'm still sulking that I didn't get Milo in a padded envelope, but, you know, I'll get over it. I'll live. How come in America you get pedigree cats from shelters? Like, in my opinion, a calico and a Maine Coon is a pedigree cat. Why are they in shelters? Over here, we pay thousands for pedigree animals. Like British short hairs and rag dolls and all that type of thing. Because someone said to me, oh, can't you just get one from a shelter? And it's like, nope, it's not that easy. Normally, when we lived in Wales, we adopted a cat, and it was just a plain black moggy. That was it. That was all they had. They didn't have anything else. And she was the one that came up to us when we walked in, so we took her. Her name was Amy. And I was really lucky when I lived in London. I rented this flat from this really eccentric woman. She was lovely though, mad as a bag of cats, but really nice. And her friend bred British short-haired cats, and her prize got out and mated with a ginger moggy next door, and she was not impressed, so she gave all the kittens away. And they told me, my neighbours, my landlady said, did I want one? I was like, yeah. And they told me I was getting a boy. And as you know, I love snooker. And my favourite snooker player back then was Alex Higgins, and he was called Hurricane Higgins. And the cats were born on the night of a hurricane in London. So I thought, great, I'm going to call the cat Higgins. Anyway, turned out it was a girl. So kept the name, and she was Higgy. But that was as close to a purebred cat, and she wasn't purebred, that I would ever get. And here, because I'm on a main road, every time I've applied to the ASPCA or whoever, they're like, oh no, we can't let you have anyone because it's like, I'm going to keep them in. It's going to be an indoor cat. I'm not going to let them out. I mean, when we moved here, this is going on. This is a story and a half, isn't it? When we moved here, we brought Amy with us from Wales, and we had her in the house for weeks, got her used to where her new home was, then let her out in the garden, and she'd go off and investigate, and then all I had to do was psh, 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 at the back door, and she'd arrive, and I'd bring her in and shut the door, and we never left her out overnight. I don't agree with kicking cats out at night. Who thought that was a good idea? You put the cat out? No, you bring the cat in. Anyway, so I can't just get a pedigree cat from a thing, and I probably can't get a cat from a thing anyway because I'm on a main road, which is another reason why I want to move, but that's a whole other story. Shall we go back to Lisa and her hoops?
I do think it's a very, very worthy cause and a great way to help, and thank you so much, Dean. I wanted to tell you about those, and they come in this nice like little velvety pouch and the nice box. Like if you wanted to give them as a gift, it's probably not too early to think about Christmas, which really scares me, but it's true. Okay, then, so that's the main thing, and I just think they're awesome, and I think sometimes this shape is even better because sometimes the larger round ones can get in the way. Not that I care, but you know. Okay, so I'm gonna start with something that Denise sent me before the hurricane that is so exciting and I cannot wait. And when I came back from Washington, I had so much about Monate I wanted to share with you. I wanted to continue.
That's another thing, sorry. One of the stupid things that irks me. Monate. It's Monat. M-O-N-A-T is Monat. Monate is M-O-N-A-T-E. Why do they insist on being called Monate? It's not Monate. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
Continue our packing, conversation, and I still will. So here's someone walking down the street with a book bag on, getting to their home because we have to. It's hard to.
What is it with her face? Do you see that gormless fucking look? Yes, people are going about their business and doing their shopping. They're not sat in their front fucking rooms at the dining table looking out the window at everyone going past. Dimwit.
To carry all your stuff from where we have to park to all the way down the street. But anyway.
I'm sorry, has she never had to carry a bag of shopping before? Has she always been ferried around in a car? Has she never had to walk? Has she always walked out her fucking house into a garage, into a car, drove, parked outside the shop, came out, got into the car, drove home, into the garage and into the house? Has she never walked anywhere, ever?
So many of you had the best packing ideas, and I've watched so many videos that help me so much, and I kind of bombed when I went because I waited too late to ask you guys for your tips. So it was too late for me to, I tried to do the whole putting the, outfits out on the bed. It was, John had to go to bed. It was kind of a bust.
How about you did it in your little upstairs room that you kicked Brooke out of so that you could have as a fucking filming room, and yet you still put all your shit on the dining room table and record downstairs anyway? Why? You could have sorted out all your clothes upstairs. She doesn't know how to pack. 50 years of fucking age and doesn't know how to pack.
But one thing that so many of you have said is packing cubes. And Denise sent me a set of packing cubes. I mean, just so cute. I love them, and they are nice. They're the Space Pack.
And they're nice. She always has to add that. Oh, they didn't send me a shit present. Oh, this one's got a name on it that I've heard of. They're really good. They're the expensive kind. I'll keep her as a friend.
And it doesn't come with, but she said to make sure I watched the video, so I did. And first, let me show you what they come with. They come with this bag, it's like a toiletry bag. Then they come with this flat bag, and then they come with this.
You don't have to say and they come with, and they come with, and they come with. There's a toiletry bag. A flat square bag for putting your dirty undies in when you're coming home. There's this bag, that bag.
Like good, I would say the medium size bag. And then it comes with this larger bag. And I have all ideas I might end up, I don't know. I feel like I might want to end up ordering another set of them, and I would get these exact same ones.
Why do you need another set of them? Hello? Is there anyone in? Why would you need 2 sets of them? That's enough for a fucking case. You're not going to fucking, I don't know, somewhere for 6 months, are you? The furthest you go is a few a few cities over, and you're only there for a few days. What do you need to pack, for fuck's sake?
Okay, so it comes with 3 space packs inside. Clothes, underwear, and mini toiletry. Came with more than that, didn't it?
Look at the face. Oops, we have visitors. Hang on. Just did the shopping, had a chat with her husband, and a sandwich, and I'm back, and she's still got that stupid gormless look on her face.
Did it come with? It came with more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know why it says that. 3 space packs inside. Okay, so I guess the mini toiletry might not be that. I'm not sure. Anyway, you saw what it came with. But the whole concept is after you, oh, I love that, and how it has a clean side that you can flip. Anyway, you can look up if I remember.
You can't explain what it is, so you're telling everybody else to look it up themselves. That right as you're looking at her eyelash. Where's the rest of it? Was she only wearing sticky out bits on the outside?
I'll put the video down below, but the thing is, when you put stuff in here, you kind of compress it, and there's air, little things on the outside right here, and so the air goes out, and she said what you do is fold it like in a certain way. Oh my gosh, there's a van. Looks like a van has gone through down there.
Her life is so exciting, isn't it? She's seen a man walk in with a book bag, and now a van. But it's not her UPS, or Amazon, or whoever else.
Oh, it's getting better. Okay, and then you're able to compact your clothes and pack even better. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. And I have another trip coming up, and I'm not sure if we're going to announce it yet. It's a trip with a friend of mine, so I will leave you hanging on that, but it's in October. It's coming up soon. So I'm looking forward to using all of my packing skills that you guys told me, and maybe we'll even do a video on that. Okay, another thing I got.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are there really women out there that need a fucking video on how to pack a suitcase?
Before the hurricane is this t-shirt from Erica Hitchcock Madrona, and it's their new t-shirt that they're doing for their business. And you guys are probably familiar with the shield that she is has made popular, and it's their little storefront, you know, their name, their logo on there.
Really? Would you want this woman advertising for your business? Really? Fucking hell, she can't even tell you. Describe a fucking t-shirt or a logo.
And this t-shirt is really cool. She did a video having it on, and I'll link it down below, where it goes off the shoulder. I thought about wearing this today, but it's hot. It is so hot outside and I have to walk. So I wanted to wear something, you know, that I could be cooler in.
It's hot and she has to walk. Poor widow Lisa. Oops, I'm really sorry. I've got a coffee cup and I've got a pop cup, and it's one of those mason jars with a handle on, and guaranteed every time I pick it up I hit the handle off the mic stand. It's not a mic stand, it's a mic arm that's connected to my bedside table. None of which you needed to know, but I'm really sorry for the banging and clanking.
So thank you, Erica, for that. Okay, before...
I know a few people have said this, but isn't that fucking annoying? Okay.
Hurricane, this is another thing that I purchased. My Ulta is just... I must have the best Ulta ever. We have got NARS now. I think I told you guys about this. And I bought this set of lip glosses. It is the Narcissist...
Oh, absolutely perfect for you and Lardy. I'm surprised she didn't get a set. Because she couldn't afford them all, probably.
Wanted Velvet Lip Glide set. Brooke's got one of these, but we have been loving these colors. They are the best nude colors, and it was just a really good deal. So I think that we've been using them. They've been...
So what was the deal? It was a really good deal. What was it?
Sitting out here, we've been using them, and we both really like them.
So that's what they do. She leaves her stuff sitting out on the dining table because they never fucking eat at it, because they go out to eat every night of the week, and now they never go out. Mad, isn't it?
So that's something I wanted to show you. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna forget so much, but I might, and we'll just have to make up for it. I just haven't made videos because I don't want to get into it. Maybe one day I will, when everything is over and I'm not... I feel like I'm kind of in a upset...
She always reminds me of Wallace and Gromit when she does that with the little hands. No cheese, Gromit. If anybody knows what I'm talking about.
Phase, you know, I'm kind of upset. You know, things aren't normal, you know. And so I might be more emotional. I don't want to get into it, but one day I will. So, and I see some other stuff. This is just going to be like a mini haul, and I'll have to do another one maybe this weekend. So, this morning I got a comment from one of my old videos, and it was not too old, I think from last year. It was the Guess Ad makeup video, and I'll put the link down below. And I watched...
Why do you want to put the link down below? So people can go and shout at the person that left the comment that you obviously didn't like, that you're going to tell us all about now.
It, and I remembered so many things that I did in that video that I have kind of lost and haven't been doing. So I kind of copied that look a little bit more.
Oh, here was me thinking it'd be something deep. Of course it isn't going to be something deep. It's fucking Lisa. It's all about her makeup and her clothes. Really? What goes on in that head of hers?
Today, and I switched up a few things, but there's a couple of things I used that I forgot how much I loved. And another thing I've been doing during this time, I figured if I wasn't going to make videos, I would do some other things I needed to do. And that has been using different foundations and kind of weeding out the ones that I'm just not crazy about.
I'm sorry. During the hurricane, I used the time to do something that I hadn't done in a while. Like, spend time with my son, Will. Learn how to play a video game with him. Ask him what's on his mind. What are his favourite subjects at school? What does he think about becoming when he leaves? Having a chat with Brooke, instilling some self-confidence in her without the need to buy new boobs or show her bum. Spending time with my husband, finding out what's so good about golf. Having a chat about his interests. Nope. What did she do? Tried out my makeup. Like you do every fucking day of the year. I don't understand. What's different?
And also with like any other makeup products, if I put something on in this past week or two that I didn't just love, I set it aside and have been giving some stuff away and still have some stuff in there. So that has been going on. And anyway, so when I did that video this morning, I got out my Dior Air Flash, and I also got out my Artis foundation brush. And I didn't even know where it was because I had kind of, when I did my new closet, I had organized my brushes and put them all away in a nice box and kind of forgotten about them. So I got that out this morning, got out my Artis brush, washed it, got it all ready, and used this, and I love it.
So you put it away dirty then? I thought you said you sorted out your closet, you put all your brushes away. Sorry, I'm putting hand cream on. But you had to go and look for it because you couldn't remember where you'd put it. Mind you, I can't laugh at that. That's me all over. I'll put this thing in a safe place. Where's the safe place? I can't believe, in the middle of a hurricane, that's all she thought about, was getting out her old foundation and a brush that she liked. Can you not see what a fucking dim-witted airhead she is, people? What a fucking narcissist she is. She's a covert narc. Look it up.
Let me pull you in closer so you can see my foundation. This is it, and it is the Air Flash number 301. The color is beautiful. Love it. I loved it on that brush. I just sprayed it on the brush and then did my face.
I never did see the point of that foundation. I thought the idea was that you sprayed it directly on your face. If you have to spray it on a brush to put on your face or a sponge or whatever, it defeats the object of it being a fucking spray. It may as well just be in a pump bottle. What is the difference? I don't understand. Am I missing something? Does something happen when you spray it out that wouldn't happen if you pumped it out? I don't get it.
What I used as a base is this, and this is something else I was going to say that I could not believe. I went to Ulta the other night for the first time in
all of 35 fucking seconds while she was sat in her upstairs room whinging and whining about there being a fucking hurricane instead of bothering to get up off her fat, I keep saying fat, she hasn't got a fat ass. I'm the one with the fat ass. Get up off her hole and fucking prepare for a hurricane. No. She wanted to go shopping. So she hasn't been in ages. Can we, right? Are we ready? How long is ages?
Probably at least 2, if not 3 weeks.
Whoa. 2 or 3 weeks. She hasn't been to Ulta. Shut the front door.
And they have a Chanel counter in my Ulta, a beautiful Chanel counter. It's not fully stocked yet just because they're getting in the stock. All of our whole town, our stock is behind. I went to UPS and they...
Maybe because you've just had a fucking hurricane.
They said it's not that they haven't been bringing their stuff to me. They weren't even getting their shipments to the UPS store. So a lot of my stuff has already been sent back. I had bought a new curling iron from Nordstrom.
She's got about 75 fucking curling irons. And then she goes to the hairdressers every other day. So, what is the point? Yet more money down the drain. I bet your family will be really happy when there's no fucking food around. It's alright, we've got a curling iron. Oh, and I think there might be a jar of peanut butter at the back of the cupboard somewhere.
And I just got a refund for it this morning where it couldn't be sent to me. And I'll put a link to it down below. I can't remember the name of it, but I would love for you guys to tell me if it's a good one. It's bio-ionic, I think. I saw someone using it over the hurricane and I ordered it. And anyway, so I don't know if I need to order it again. But
Really? Really? Remember, people died. People are still pumping water out of their front rooms. Nobody can get down the road. They have to park and walk, God forbid. Has she gone out to help people ferry their groceries down to their houses? No. Has she gone out with a fucking bucket or whatever to help get water out of someone's house? No. Has she done anything other than shop? No.
But anyway, one of the tutorials I was watching, I believe it was Barbara Medeiros. She used this, and it's the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, the fluid. And I remember a long time ago when
I'm sorry. Doing French just reminded me. Back in the day. She got a lip gloss or something. I can't remember what it was. I was too busy laughing. She said, "Oh, and I got this J Mate." Je t'aime. Yeah. In Lease as well, je t'aime is J to May. What the hell? I mean, it's not the southern accent. Before anybody says, stop making fun of the southern. It's not the southern accent. It's her fucking stupidity. Wouldn't you think? I read things, right? And I can get halfway through a sentence and go, what the hell's that? Pause, Google, how do I pronounce whatever the hell this is? Does she ever think to do that? No effort is put into any of her videos. She plonks everything on the dining table and then sits in front of the mirror and records her Friday thing and then uploads it. That's it. That's all she does, or did back in the day. I don't know what she's doing now. I don't watch her. But it's like, could you not at least look up how you pronounce whatever it is you've just bought? Really? Can you hear the traffic? How cool is that? I've got the window open. Woohoo! And I thought Stevie was going to say, can you do the next book now? And he said, oh, the editing and all the bits and bobs and whatever he needs to do won't be ready until September. And I'm like, yes, get in. And he said, we could move it to December if you want. And it's like, oh, if it's snowing, all the better. I'll be able to shut the window and the door and turn the fans off and not die. Anyhow, this video is going to be 9 fucking hours long at this rate. Sorry, people.
I used to be all about Chanel cosmetics. There was a makeup artist that used to work at the Chanel counter, and then she went out on her own, and she said that this is the main product that she uses on every single person, and that she would be lost without this. And Barbara mixed this the other day with her foundation. So I picked it up, and I have been loving it. It is, okay, you're gonna ask me, how does this differ from the By Terry? How does this differ from the Flawless filter? How does it differ from the Giorgio Armani? All the other things that I have shown you that are similar to this. And this is what I would say. It's not as intense, and it is not oily. So I kind of wish it had a pump, but it doesn't. It just comes like...
Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't accents. This is fucking laziness. I wish it came with a pump, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Fuck's sake. You're supposed to be a professional testing stuff for us, selling stuff for companies, and you don't know how to speak.
This, and I hope that you, boy, there's all kinds of cars coming down my street. I love it. I might be able to even drive home today for the first time.
Woohoo.
But, so you will see.
I'm sorry, now you will see. What will we see? The back of your hand. That's all I see. I don't see any product. You've got your lights on so bright, or the sun coming through the window is so bright, I can't see anything, Lisa. Like I used to say back in the day, it's like the fucking Emperor's new clothes. Oh, isn't this lovely? What? I can't see anything. Is it because my eyesight is bad? I've got a 17-something inch laptop because my eyesight is pants. I've got this. It practically takes up the whole screen. I can see your hand quite clearly. Can I see any product on it? No.
That it does not add crazy, it doesn't add as much coverage. I don't know, I might take that back. I love it so much. I just love even looking at it in the screen.
Looking at what? What am I not seeing? Hands up, all those of you that can actually see what she put on her hand. I can't see fucking anything.
It dries. It really dries.
Oh, well, we hopefully it'd dry. We don't want something wet on our faces, do we?
I would say the thing it is closest to is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish. I would just say it may not be quite as shimmery.
Put both hands together so I can see the fucking difference, because I can't see anything.
It almost just gives a true glow. So I think I have been using it as a base. I used it as a base today underneath my Dior Flash, and I used it yesterday underneath maybe my YSL All Hours, which is still probably my favorite foundation.
Oh God, can I put her on double speed? I just can't. See, this just proves why I stopped watching her. I just can't with this woman. You're still in the middle of a fucking cleaning up after a fucking hurricane. And you're going on about some fucking shit you've put under your makeup that doesn't even fucking show up. Where's 2? I'm putting her on 2.
Or at least up in the top 2 or 3, and I love it. It's just beautiful. So I'm so glad I got that. And if you're curious and you've been thinking about it, maybe you saw a Barbara Store tutorial, maybe you've been, thinking about something like this, I would say try it because it's fabulous. I love it. So glad I got it. Okay, another thing I got from the counter at Ulta the other night is the Chanel Deschanel corrector, long wear color corrector in rose. So I thought, well, maybe this will be something good to use like in place of the Prep and Prime Radiant Rose or the Giorgio Armani. And what I've been doing, like today, I put it on underneath. It comes like this. I put it on underneath, like before I even put on, I think after that, but before foundation. And I'll show you, I'll put like 1 dot, and I want to show you how brightening this is. And I love how...
Now, see, I can see that. Thankfully. And I bet the other thing cost a fucking arm and a leg. And I can't see it. It's what is the point of it if you can't fucking see it?
But it's still, see how brightening it is and how sheer it goes out, but yet it keeps its like opacity. So that it really does brighten those under eyes. Even if you don't have dark circles, I have, I think most people have that hollowing out right there, especially as you get in your 30s and 40s. And I know that a lot of people get that filler put in there, but that is like that is one of those things that can go wrong, even though you can dissolve it. But I don't ever want to look really fat, like right through here, and so I don't want to get filler there.
I don't want to look fat right there. How can you look fat? She's got a real thing about being fat, hasn't she? Now that well, back then she had nothing on her. Now there's even less of her. I don't see the point. You don't want to look fat through there. Am I the only one that's never worn concealer? I don't wear concealer under my eyes. Is it because I wear glasses and I can get away with it? But then you'd think, no, because the glass magnifies my eyes, so it'd magnify... Anyway. Stupid thoughts, I think, when I've got nothing else to think about. And she's not helping, filling my head full of fucking fluff.
I would rather just put something there to kind of bring that forward and cancel out that dark shadow. So that's what that does, and I've used it. So today will be 2 days in a row, which isn't very long, but I've been impressed so far. It does not cake up. Let me see how close I can get you. So it has not caked up. I did not put any powder underneath my eyes. That's another thing. But I think, you watch these videos and you start doing this stuff, even though I do like Laura Mercier, that's my favorite one. I just don't think baking underneath the eyes is probably the best thing for me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what combination. Sometimes it goes way back.
Doesn't. There's an S in it. Lisa has got a little known disease called anti-S-itis. She can't say words with an S in. Drives me fucking insane.
On me. So anyway, today I'll put that video down below, the one I followed basically, and I'll put the exact items I used down below this, and you'll see I just did things a little bit different. So anyway, love that so far. I wanted to show it to you. I did stop in my med spa yesterday when I was out. I ran a lot of different errands, and I, have stopped using any of the, that's the story. I stopped using my Clear from the Abaji line, but I have been using the Abaji C serum that has a hydroquinone in it. I'm not convinced it works as well for me. And so I wanted to try something from the Zoe skincare line that had the hydroquinone in it. They've got two products. They've got one that has the C in it. So when I get through with my serum, Abaji, I will probably switch to that, and I'll probably be out of this by that time, or close. So
Is she on about vitamin C? Could you actually explain what it is you're talking about for people that are remotely interested?
I, chose to just get the Melamix Skin Lightener Blending Cream with a hydroquinone 4%. And I've gotten just a little bit of darkness back above my lip. And so that is what I want to combat. And I've just not used a lot of, apply 2 pumps to the affected areas twice a day or as directed by physician. Always use sunscreen. Indicated for gradual bleaching of hyperpigmentation skin conditions such as chloasma, melasma, freckles, some words, any unwanted areas.
Some words. It's like me doing the times table at school. Knew the tune, didn't know the words.
Of pigmentation. So I have not even really read up on this like I usually do. I still want to speak with someone at Zoe, but it's not their fault. I have just dropped the ball and have not called them again to try to talk to someone. But anyway, I did pick that up yesterday, and I'm looking forward to using it. I wasn't going to show you this, but since I'm doing skincare, hold on, let me grab this. Okay, when I did go get some of my packages earlier in the week, I went to the post office, and they had several packages. One was in there from Colleen Rothschild, and I love seeing her packages because she always has something. She has really good taste, and in her products, some people start a company and you believe in them and you want to support them. But her company is something that I would have, even if I didn't know her, I would be so impressed with. It's a new matcha tea treatment toner and super soft facial cotton with her little logo in it. She is so top notch. That's, I guess, everything is very classy.
Yeah, see, it's all about top notch, designer names, people with money. You couldn't just go and get whatever it is from somebody else or out of fucking Target or Walmart or whatever. Although you're very, very, very loyal to Walmart now, considering you said you hated the place. Funny that, huh? When they're paying you.
She's been in this business a really long time, and I'm just really impressed with everything. And also, Natalie Flowerbomb did a video that if she had to repurchase, if she lost all her makeup or skincare products, the first 10 products she would purchase, I think I'm going to do that and kind of make it a tag if anybody else wants to do it, because I think that is a good way for me to do kind of like an updated skincare, because it's not that different than what I told you last time, but it'll tell you the 10 products that I find the most important. So I'm going to do that soon. But going back to this, matcha tea joins forces with kombucha, black tea, and Japanese green tea to detoxify, protect, minimize pores, and absorb excess oil. And it's an antiseptic. Its antiseptic power helps fight bacteria to defend against future breakouts and minimize the appearance of redness. It's got French algae, which absorbs excess oil. Prebiotic helps balance microflora. Fermented plankton delivers essential hydration. Matcha tea protects against free radical damage. And toner to me is like dessert. I love a toner. To me, it's like so gratifying. And it's one of those products that usually smells good. It feels good. It gets off anything you didn't get. It's just one of those products that I think we all love. So
that's not what it's for. I am so sick of people saying, oh yeah, I use my toner to get the last bit of makeup off that I didn't get when I was working. That's not what it's for. It's to rebalance your skin after stripping it with a cleanser. It's got fuck all to do with catching the last bits of crap you didn't get off your face. And they're on here telling you what you should be using and why, and they haven't got a fucking clue what it does or why they're using it. Just they saw someone else, or they got it in PR. Other than that, no clue. Nothing going on in there. Look, absolutely friggin' empty.
I'm looking forward to trying this. Let me see. I've had this sitting out here, so I don't know. Yep. Okay, so it's in one of these. I like that. And then
it's in one of these. What's these? What was it she used to say? It used to drive me mad. Oh, it'll come to me though.
These are her cottons. How beautiful. And let me get one out. I'm thinking they're probably going to be similar to the Shiseido, which are so fabulous. And I will have to say, I have found, there's ones that are a little bit cheaper on Amazon, but they tear quicker. Like when you're using them, they do tear, they come apart a little bit quicker than the nicer ones. I will admit that. Okay, so here is her cotton. Oh my goodness. Bougie. See her little thing in it? I like the size of these too. And you can actually, okay, I did have two. I was going to say you could take these.
Bougie. It's a word she learnt from Brooke. I'm sorry. Back in the day, they were all going on about the Shiseido, I can't say it, Shiseido cotton square things. How amazing they are and how wonderful they were. And then she popped up and said, oh, I found a cheaper version, what she's talking about now, called Cotton Clouds or something on Amazon. And they weren't that expensive. So I thought, right, I'll get them and try them. What a waste of frigging time they are. You put a bit of toner on them and it goes, and you've got this like wet piece of shit in your hand that you can't clean your face with. They're useless, absolutely frigging useless. So I put them on my nail tray and I use them to take nail polish off because they're absolutely pointless. It's like not a sponge, because a sponge doesn't get really, really wet when you put some water. What am I trying to think? Like a cotton ball. If you had a cotton ball and dipped it in water, you can imagine what it feels like. That's what they're like. And then they fall apart in your hand while you're trying to do it. No, absolutely. Wait, I don't know what the whole hype about the Shiseido ones was. I never got it at all. Overpriced cotton squares that had no edges, that just fell apart. I've got some here that I've just bought. If anyone's in the UK, wow. I haven't missed that. What are they? Hang on. Johnson's Baby cotton pads, and they're like a big square, and I can use them with some micellar water and clean my entire face and neck with just one square. They're great. They do get a bit what's the word, squelchy or whatever if you put too much micellar water on, but they're massive and they're brilliant. And it's like I use one in the morning and one at night, unless I'm showering or washing my face in the bathroom, which I tend not to do because the sink is the size of a fucking shot glass. If anyone's even remotely interested in how teeny tiny my bathroom sink is, it's one of my most viewed videos on my other channel. Funny, isn't it, the things people watch? And there's a start time as well, so you don't have to listen to me rambling about nothing at the beginning. But yeah, what was I saying? Cotton pads. Yeah, I just didn't get... If anyone else got the hype and liked the Shiseido, please tell me what I'm missing, because I never got into that.
Part, but that was 2. So I'm looking forward to trying this, and I will let you know, but I can already tell you, I don't think she's sent me a product I wasn't impressed with. I'll say again, my favorite product from her would be the dual enzyme scrub. And yay, I remember this. Right now, for her birthday, she's running 25% off. So I'm so glad I showed you that. I'm so glad I remembered that, because I got her email this morning, and I want to tell you that. So 25% off. Okay.
Maybe you should keep a list of things that you need to say in your video beside you so you don't forget.
Hey. Now I'm going to get to, I'm sure I've forgotten something, but I will do another video this weekend. Maybe I'll get on a roll, get back into it, and start feeling it again. I know I have a pair of shoes that I got right before I went to Washington. I got them from Oliver, and there's something that Kelly ordered for me because she used to carry them, and anyway, I'll tell you that in a minute. But today, when I was using a couple of things I had not used in a while, the Dior was something that when I used it, I thought, oh, I love this. I just love it. These were 2 more products that I felt that way, and I wanted to just kind of tell you, because I love to be able to tell you things that I have shown you in the past, and you know, you might not ever hear about again. And I wanted to tell you how much I still love them. 1, Bronzell lip liner. If Ideal lip liner is a little too dark for you, and maybe a little too brown or intense, then you should try Bronzell. This lip liner it's a classic. Do
they have Mastermind in America? There's a program in the UK called Mastermind, and you sit in a black swivel chair, da, 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 na, na, and then you answer questions, and they do general knowledge, I think, and then you get to answer questions on your specialist subject. So it could be Harry Potter books. It could be, I don't know, the history of the Tudors. She should go on and do lip liners of the 20th century or whatever it is, because she can tell you the name of lip liners her grandmother used and what colour they were and if they were waxy or creamy. And do you know what I mean? I've never known anyone retain so much information about something that nobody needs to retain information about. But if you ever want to buy a lip liner, she's your girl. I will give her that. She knows absolutely everything about lip liners.
It's a favorite of so many people. It's Lancome. It is the best consistency. It goes with light pink. It goes with nude. It can go with red. It's just a really, really good nude lip liner. It is one that I can just 110% tell you that I recommend, and I really, really, really think you'll like it. And, you know, I just loved it so much when I put it on. I was like, oh, I forgot how much I love you. And so Ideal would probably still be my favorite just because I like more of a lip liner look, but you will really love Bronzell. Okay, this is something that I got not too long ago, and I showed it to you when I was doing my video on how much I loved Anna Zacconi's look. And I grabbed this today. Instead of the naked palette that I had used in the previous video for this look, I grabbed this palette, and it is just such a beautiful palette. The tones in this palette are just so me. It's kind of like a not too cool but not too warm brown. That gold shimmer is one of the prettiest gold shimmers I've ever used, and it's just such a versatile.
What colour is it, folks? 3, 2, 1. Brown! How many shades of brown? But see, I can't say that because I'm the same with purple. Oh, but it's different, look. That's slightly lighter than the other purple. That's got more red in it than that one.
The pigment is perfect. Just when you blend it, it's just a dream. I mean, it's just a really, really good palette. And I bet, you know, there's other colors in this series, but this one is called May Contain Nudity eyeshadow palette. And I just loved it. So it's definitely, I have been putting palettes aside that I just like okay, but I wasn't crazy about them. This is one I'm keeping out. So I think that's it. I'm going to go wash my hands and get this stuff off and I'll be right back. Okay, and then I'll stay close to show you these. Okay, these.
One little bit of a lip liner, some concealer and a thing that you couldn't see, and she has to go wash her hands. It's like, I understand people who've got problems with stuff like that. But it's like, if you'd put a decent swatch on, I can well imagine it driving you insane. And then you'd be worried that you wipe it on your dress or whatever when you weren't thinking. But the size of the swatches she puts on, you can't see them. Oop. Haven't missed that either. And there's a thing, right, at the bottom of our road is, what do they call it, where the ambulances sit? It's not an ambulance bay, it's just they sort of plonk them around the town so that if something happens there's one vaguely in your area. Anyway, they come up the road like a bat out of hell, and they only put the siren on when they get to our house. It's always just here, so you can be just dozing off to sleep, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, frightens the shit out of us all. So that's why we wear headphones now, so we're not jumping every 3 seconds when an ambulance goes by.
These are the shoes that I just got, and I've been wanting to wear these so bad. I even put them on the other day with a pair of jeans, and they just didn't look good with what I had on, like a tank top or something, and I didn't want to ruin them because I'm not even going to show you my flip-flops. They're so dirty. I have scrubbed them with like an all-purpose cleaner, and they didn't come clean. I need to order some more black ones, but I've been waiting until my mail gets right to order from Zappos. So anyway, bottom line, I didn't want to wear these and get them messed up, but they are Anina Bing, and they're size 38, which is an 8. They run true to size, and the name of them, it's kind of what put her, she came out with these boots a long time ago, and they kind of put her, I hate they put her on the map, but they made her popular. I don't know, it doesn't really say what they are, but it's these little boots. And they're very, very similar to, like, they're the same look as, like, the Chloe boots. They're so popular. I've had the Chloe before, and I ended up selling them because I think I was unsure about the size that I had. But I saw these years ago. I mean, I think Kelly sold these probably 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And I've had them on my mind ever since. And I always regretted that I didn't get them. And then about a couple of months ago, I ran into a girl that I know here in town, and she had hers on with a pair of...
I actually quite like them boots. It's not very often she buys anything that I do actually like, but I think they're quite cute, them boots. So long as you're not walking in the middle of a big deep puddle, there's no reason why you shouldn't wear them. And if you spray the suede bit or whatever it is, I'm sure you must have a look after my shoes kit, considering the amount of shoes and boots and that you've got. Spray them now before you wear them and they're ready to go.
Faded jeans and like a white t-shirt, and she just looked so cute, and I just loved how they're edgy and they're just super, super comfortable because the heel isn't very high, and so I got them, and I haven't been able to wear them yet because I don't want to get them dirty, and it's just...
If we were following her, you would see in a couple of weeks that would be her outfit of the day. The boots, faded jeans and a white t-shirt, because she saw it on someone else. She can't put an outfit together herself. She gets up in the morning, or she did, at 5 o'clock or something stupid, and then goes on Instagram and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls for inspiration of what to wear that day. Normal people get up in the morning and either they've got their outfit out from the night before because they've got to go to work and they haven't got time to fanny arse about in a closet looking for stuff, or they look out the window and mystically decide, oh, it looks sunny today, I'll wear something with short sleeves, or it looks like it's going to chuck it down, I'm going to wear my boots and a fucking leather jacket. But do you know what if you don't know Lisa, she's a case study and a half. She wears flip-flops in the rain and faux furs and moto jackets in the summer. No, I don't either.
It's now getting kind of like booty season, but they're awesome. Now they do have that rocker look. Like you can totally see, like I can see Kate Moss or Rosie Huntington-Whiteley or something wearing these. They are a little edgy, so not everybody, may like them, but I think they're gonna look awesome with even leggings with like a long sweater or my moto jacket. You guys know how I like to dress in the fall and winter, or even leggings and a long, cool faux fur, like that butterscotch one that I just got from, I can't remember where I got it from. If I can look it up, I'll put it down below. I can't wait to wear that thing. And I love just all the gold on it. To me, it's just kind of like a rocker, but with that gold.
See, she's just bought it and she can't remember where she bought it from. That shows you. She buys so much that she can't remember. And if she buys anything online, she always gets expedited shipping because she has to have it the next day. Otherwise, the fun of it's worn off. If it turns up a week later, she doesn't want to know. Now, see, I prefer that. I order stuff. Fibro fog kicks in. And then my husband walks in the room with a box. And he says he loves seeing my face. Because it's like, what the fuck? Have I been sleep ordering again? I have no clue what it is. Yeah, and then it's a surprise all over again. It's like, what did I order? Oh yeah, that.
Makes it just a little more glam, kind of like glam rocker. that's how I would describe my style. So anyway, I don't really have a good outfit of the day. I just can't, like I said before, I can't get inspired to really dress up when I've got to walk through the dirt and the grass and the mud. So I just actually have on a little, I showed this to you in my vlog yesterday. I have on a little cami that I bought on sale, and those yoga pants that I love so much from New York & Company. Sorry, my camera went off. I just bought a new pair, and I have enjoyed the medium long. I can wear the medium regular, but I've enjoyed these medium long. And then when we go out to eat, like last night I went out to eat, I'll just take this with me, and I will wear these.
I thought it was hot and humid. It's hot and humid, and you're wearing a moto jacket to go out.
Shoes. I've been wearing these because these, even though these are stylish and nice and comfortable, I can still wash these off. So that is pretty much my outfit of the day. And this little cami does have like a shelf bra in it. The other ones that I wear a lot of times don't. Okay, and then for accessories, of course, the earrings that I showed you guys, I hope you all will buy a pair, and that'll be a great way to help out. And he is going to handle that for anyone that would doubt my sincerity or whatever. I don't know. My mind is so, I've been kind of scarred with the you guys know. Anyway, so this is also one of his rings. And my nail polish, you will think I'm just nuts, but I have not been sleeping well lately. And so the other night I was going through a lot of my old pictures, and I ended up seeing this on Pinterest, which I thought was really, really cute. I hope that is focusing. There. Yeah, I think it is right there. I was looking at different nail designs. And
see how quick she pulls it away? She doesn't give anyone any time to see whatever the fuck it is. I mean, I know I've got this on double speed, so I'll give her that. But she never gives you time to see what it is. Just as soon as it focuses, she's like, whoop.
Then I came across this old picture. You guys will probably remember when I showed it to you a long time ago, where the girl has on like the light pink and then the red nails, and so that is pretty much what I did. And I'll put the colors that I used down below. And let's see if there was, this one too, from, I thought this was Marissa. But anyway, this was another thing they did at the Dior Fashion Week, is they did metallic blue and black, 2 different colors in this. So just something different.
See,
just,
again.
But anyway, so thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for all your support. And I really felt your love in my heart over these past couple weeks, and I just appreciate it so much. And I will try to get back with you this weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Look at that lump. We love Chanel, don't we? I promised I'd tell the story at the end of this video. My lord, this video is going to be so long. Right, this is for you, Greta. My Uncle Joe, for some reason, right, all the family are Irish. Apart from me and my cousins, we were all born in London or wherever. But we're classed as Irish because both sides of the family going back however long are Irish. Anyway, my Uncle Joe played accordion. He's on my other channel if you want to hear him play. And there's an instrument called the Uilleann pipes. So for some reason, and I can't remember how it started, he used to call me Julie the Uilleann pipes. And my cousins would be like, Julie the Uilleann pipes, Julie the Uilleann pipes. Anyway, Julie the Uilleann pipes then morphed into Julie the hooligan. And I was Julie the hooligan for a while. And then one day I walked in and he was like, Julio! So Julio stuck. So I have a name chain with Julio on, and when I'm missing him, I put that on, and it makes me feel better. So, thanks for getting to the end with me if you did, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.